Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is wAFF and today we are starting off with some news. This is something new that I'm wanting to do and just bring you guys all the latest information and news on everything gaming and film and TV. So I haven't done this yet. This is the first one that I will be doing of many. Let's just go straight in with the first bit of news, which is the Xbox Series X has been receiving a lot of heat. Yes, that's right. The Xbox Series X has been getting a lot of stick recently of people saying that the system is overheating and it will burn your skin. This information has been going around the internet just like wildfire. Did you just see what I just did then? There have been reports of the Xbox Series X being very quiet but very hot. A report from the French web TV Le Stream had this to say. I don't know if we can talk about this, but we have the Series X here and the Series X is hot. It is hot. It makes zero noise, but on the other hand, it gives off heat. It's violent. I mean, it is violent. Yeah, it is violent. You can warm up thanks to the Series X, clearly. From a sound point of view, it's good, but from a heat point of view, it's something. So this is obviously a massive statement to come out with. To say that all this is violent, I mean, that is a bold statement to say about the heat of the Xbox Series X. To call the heat violent would be suggesting that it is so bad that it probably will burn you. As you can see here, you can clearly see that there are reports of people saying that the Xbox Series X has actually burned their skin. And this would be a huge problem if it was true. The last thing that Microsoft need right now is their new console being so hot it will literally burn you and overheat all the time. And nobody, including Microsoft, wants the same problems that the Xbox 360 had with the red ring of death. And this would be a massive disaster for Microsoft and Xbox if this was going to happen to the Series X. But Microsoft has responded to these comments saying, the console will output system heat out of the exhaust just as any other console will. Our engineering team confirmed the heat leaving the console is not significantly different than the Xbox One X. This matches my experience at home, quiet, fast and impressive power for the size. Which I totally believe. I mean, Xbox are not going to just release a new console that is going to burn you and overheat. I mean, they're just not going to do it. The thing is that these consoles are definitely going to have heat running through them. They just are. They're powerful consoles. They have a lot of power running through them. I imagine there's going to be some degree of heat coming from them, but it's not going to be an issue. I literally think this is just people just creating a fuss about nothing. It's just, to me, it really isn't anything to worry about. I think they're just going to be completely fine. They've even come out and told us the exact temperatures of what the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 reaches, which is the following. The Xbox Series X has estimated medium temperature at around 52 degrees Celsius and peaks at around 62, whereas the PlayStation 5 peaks at around 65 degrees Celsius. So the PlayStation 5 is being reported to be the hottest console out of the two, but it's only by 3 degrees. It is literally not even that much of a problem. Yes, if you actually put your finger or your hand on the actual processing unit at the highest peak, maybe 65 degrees, then yeah, it's probably going to be uncomfortable and maybe hurt a little bit. But we're not going to be doing that because the console is built around these processing units. They're going to have all these silicone that's built around it, which obviously takes out the heat of the processor. It's not going to burn through to the whole console, and it's just going to be completely fine. So I don't think there's anything to worry about, guys. They even have a part of the official Xbox website dedicated to the actual cooling of the system, which it talks about the airflow channels, and it says the following. The Xbox parallel cooling architecture is built with 3 airflow channels that evenly distribute the temperatures generated by the advanced internal components, keeping the console cool and quiet. I personally imagine it going to be probably the same as the previous consoles, maybe just a little bit better. They've probably got a lot better technology in there now. Yeah, it's probably going to get hot at points. It's not going to burn anything, and it's not going to probably overheat. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see in a month's time when we actually get our hands on our consoles finally. Next up, we have the PlayStation 5 had a teardown of the actual console. It revealed the inside of the PlayStation 5, what hardware it has inside, what specs, everything that was included in the actual hardware of the inside of the PlayStation 5 was revealed. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about on this, which I'm not going to go into all of that. If you want to watch that video, I will put the link in the description below. But the thing that I want to talk about, which is the exciting part for me, was the fact that we can actually take off the side panels of the PlayStation 5. This is really exciting to me because this shows that we're going to be able to customize our PlayStation 5. We'll probably be able to get limited edition side panels. There'll be a load of customizable side panels that we could get. We'll be able to get Spider-Man panels. We'll be able to get Cyberpunk panels. We'll be able to get Ghost of Tsushima panels. We'll be able to get loads of different side panels. I feel like I said that loads. But to me, this is an exciting thing because everybody will have a different looking PlayStation, and the console does look weird itself, and not to mention the size of it. The size of PlayStation 5 looks massive. It looks really, really big. For me, I'm easy with that. I don't mind. I think it's fine. I'm quite looking forward to having a console look really different to what we're used to, and also it being white. I'm so used to just having black consoles all the time. I do have a nice little stand area next to my TV where my PlayStation 5 will look perfect on, but the size is big. I don't know if this will affect the sales of the PlayStation 5. Maybe over time, the amount of millions of people that will probably come to buy this, it might affect it, but I highly doubt it. I personally like the design. It is a little bit out there, but I'm cool with it. But I think it would be really, really cool that we'll be able to change the actual look of it and customize our own PlayStations. So that, for me, I'm really looking forward to. Also, with the PlayStation 5, some good news is that, yes, we can actually have our PlayStation horizontal. It doesn't just always need to be vertical, and this was an issue amongst many people because people just want to have the PlayStation to be able to be lied down, just like the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3. I think maybe the PlayStation 2 was able to be vertical. Maybe that was the PS1. I don't really remember, but I remember one version of the PlayStation you could have it stood up on a stand in vertical. I can't remember which one that was, but anyway, back to the point. Yes, we will be able to have the PlayStation 5 on its side. It comes with its own stand, which we will be able to attach to the PlayStation to make it stand vertically or horizontally, which I think is going to make a lot of people happy. Next up, just some information that I feel like people would definitely like to know if you don't know already. A few of my friends have wanted to know this, and they were worried in case it wasn't possible. But Cyberpunk 2077 is available to play on PlayStation 5 with a free upgrade. All you have to do is just buy the disc, buy the game on PlayStation 4, and just put it straight into your PlayStation 5, and it automatically upgrades the game to PlayStation 5. Now, what details and what changes this is going to make to the game, I'm unsure of right now. I'm pretty sure it's going to make the graphics a little bit better, just with ray tracing. I don't imagine it's going to change too much, but it's definitely going to make the reflections a whole lot nicer. Cyberpunk 2077 has definitely been my most anticipated game of this year, maybe over the last few years. I've been so looking forward to this since it was announced a long time ago, and I was really looking forward to playing this game, and I was unsure if I was going to be able to play this on the PlayStation 5, and I'm getting a PlayStation 5 on day one, which is the 19th of November here in the UK, and that is the exact release date of Cyberpunk 2077. So that's perfect information for me to know. I can buy my PlayStation 5, I can get Cyberpunk the same day, and I can play it straight away on my new console, which is really exciting. That was something that I was really hoping to be possible, and it is, so I wanted to share that information with you in case you were thinking the same. Now, for all of you Halo fans out there like myself, Halo has obviously been delayed till next year, and a lot of the content creators have been really struggling to try and figure out what to talk about Halo Infinite. There's not been really any information since the trailer reveal and the actual announcement of the game being delayed. There are some really, really good and dedicated content creators out there, literally dedicated just to Halo, such as Hidden Xperia, Halo Follower, and this new guy who I'm really enjoying at the moment, who's doing really, really well, which is really nice to see as a new content creator myself. His name is Sean W. All of these guys bring so much good information and details on Halo as a whole and Halo Infinite. If you haven't heard of these already, be sure to go to their YouTube channel and subscribe. If you're into Halo, 100% you should be following these guys. They're great, they're really fun to listen to, they're really interesting. I really enjoy all of their videos. And if you're into Halo, just go give them some support. You're not going to regret following these guys. I follow a load of them because Halo is my favorite game, and Halo is something that I want to cover a lot more on this channel, so I will be updating you all with the latest Halo news here and there when I can, and if I find anything interesting to talk about Halo, I will be talking about it on this channel. But for now, here's a little bit of news that has been coming out about Halo Infinite that I think is quite exciting, and I wanted to share this with you all. The toy company Mega Construx has released a load of new images of Halo Infinite toys that they will be releasing, which does include a new boat and Master Chief with some sort of jetpack on his back, which is really exciting because we have never ever had boats in Halo before, which is exciting because that means we're going to be able to travel across water. It's just showing you maybe how big the actual game is going to be. We're going to be able to explore a lot more, and we know that Halo Infinite is kind of open world, which is a new addition to Halo. We've never seen that in Halo before. We've always had big exploring sort of levels, but they've never been so open that we can go anywhere. They have been quite linear. As much as they have been big, they've never really been so big that we can go and get on a boat and travel around. And to me, this is really exciting. But also, Master Chief here, you can see, has a jetpack on his back, which is completely new. We've never had jetpacks in Halo. So, I mean, I'm saying jetpack, but it could easily just be like a glider, the sort of glider you would find in Far Cry or something. You could jump off a cliff and just glide to the next location, which again would be such a sick addition to the game. I personally really like the idea. And also on this little Mega Construx thing, you can see like it's almost like guns at the top. I don't know what these little brown things sticking out are at the top, but you know, if you imagine, they might be guns, which also sounds pretty cool. Imagine jumping off a cliff as Master Chief. You're on Zeta Halo, you're flying off into another level of the game, or another platform, and you've got this glider on your back, so you're gliding down, but you've also got guns attached to the glider, so you can maybe shooting down banshees, or, you know, a pelican might be coming across with you, and you can fly along with that, shooting down all different types of vehicles. There's so many things that could be happening with the idea of this glider, jetpack, whatever it is. This really excites me, and also this also shows that we're probably going to be able to traverse the actual world of Halo Infinite so much more by having things like a jetpack. You know, we'll be able to probably fly up to higher points. We also have the grappling hook. There's loads of little things that are being revealed in Halo Infinite that's so new that I personally feel excited about. If we can get a jetpack in Halo and we can fly about and just get boats and just go flying off different cliffs and get up high onto different areas and jump off, it's just, you know, there's so much more to the game that's going to be included, and that excites me. And also here, as you can see on the screen now, this is some sort of big toy thing that you can get from Mega Construx, which is basically a part of Halo Infinite. Like, it's just part of the land, and as you can see, there is a boat in there, and that basically confirms that there's going to be boats in Halo Infinite, and that just looks really cool. I would absolutely love to have that as a toy. Imagine having that in your house. I mean, I'm that much of a geek, I would love that. So I thought that was really cool and interesting, especially if you're into Halo. This will be something you'll probably be excited about, just like I am. And also, before we move on, there has been some sound effects that have been released for Halo Infinite. There has been some explosions. We got to see a short video of all these different explosions being recorded, and a lot of that was in water, which links in with the boat. So I think that confirms there's going to be a lot of maybe battles in water, and obviously on land. But also the most interesting one that we got to see of this new sound effects that 343 released is the sound effects from this little pug. Yes, that is right. 343 have actually been recording the sound effects of this little pug called GYOZA. And he is making these weird sounds, these weird noises, which can only be one thing in my eyes, and that is the sounds of the Flood. Everybody who's a Halo fan are really excited for the Flood to come back, but we have no news yet that confirms that the Flood will be in this game. But I think the sound effects, as you can hear right now, basically confirmed that that is the flood. I can't think of any other character in Halo that makes that sort of noise. Like that is the noise of the flood, like some horrible monster sounds. And yeah, that just for me is just exciting. It confirms that the flood's going to be in there for me personally. And yeah, I thought that was just something interesting that you Halo fans out there might like to know about. So something weird just happened like a day ago. Burger King did some weird advertisement of the king opening a bag with a big blue light shining and some sound being played, which is known to be, well, is rumored to be the PlayStation 5's UI sound. Nobody knows if this is actually 100% the actual sound of the UI of the PlayStation 5, but this was revealed at the PlayStation 5 reveal event, and it links in perfectly with the PlayStation 5. So maybe this is the actual sound, the startup sound that we're going to be hearing when we start up the PlayStation 5. And personally, I quite like it. It's soft and soothing and nice to the ears, and just what you want every single time you start your new console. It's a bit of a weird advertisement because it is Burger King. It's like, why are Burger King sort of revealing this? But maybe Burger King are gonna do some sort of free giveaway, come to Burger King and win a free PlayStation 5, something stupid like that. I won't be going because I don't eat meat. But that doesn't matter to me anyway, because I have already got a PlayStation 5 coming in about a month's time, which I cannot wait for. Also, for any of you Ghost of Tsushima fans, Ghost of Tsushima will be available to play on PlayStation 5 with a free upgrade, and you will be able to pet new dogs. Yes, Ghost of Tsushima is bringing dogs into the game. There was millions and millions and millions of foxes petted in the game that was reported. So I guess now they've decided to bring new animals into it that you can pet, and they've brought nothing better than dogs. But also, Ghost of Tsushima will be available as a free upgrade on the PlayStation 5. You'll be able to just put in your PlayStation 4 disc into the PlayStation 5 and freely play it on your new console. Again, there will be graphical upgrades. To what extent, I don't really know yet, but again, ray tracing is probably the main thing. The graphics are already sick on PlayStation 4, so if they're gonna get better, that is exciting news. It is said that Ghost of Tsushima will be running seamlessly at 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5, so it's already looks smooth and amazing on the PlayStation 4, so that's something I'm definitely going to be trying out. And also, the multiplayer of Ghost of Tsushima Legends will be out in 2 days on the 16th of October. So that will bring us back to the Ghost of Tsushima. We'll be able to go into our PlayStation 5s, play the game with our friends, pet some new dogs, and just samurai the shit out of some Japanese guys. For those of you that are Mortal Kombat fans, it has been revealed about a day or two ago that in the new Combat Pack 2, they will be including Rambo. Mortal Kombat 11 has some really sick new characters that have been put in as DLCs, like Terminator, RoboCop, the Joker, and now we get Rambo. Me personally, I don't really play Mortal Kombat. I do actually think that it's really cool and fun, but it just becomes a bit repetitive and boring for me. I've just never really got into them games. But if this is something that you like and you do love Mortal Kombat, then I imagine this is so cool. I would absolutely love to be a massive fan of Mortal Kombat, and we get to play as the Terminator and now Rambo. Like, I think that's really cool. The Terminator and Rambo head to head in a game fighting, and so gory and ripping each other's body apart, and it's like, it's such a cool concept. I actually love it. But yeah, this is just really some fun information, and you guys who play Mortal Kombat, I'm sure you would love to know if you don't know already. But also in this new pack, you won't just have Rambo, you will also have included Rain and Melina. So that's it today for wAFF news. This is going to be something I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep bringing you more information and more news when I can and when I see it fit. I have actually been away in Egypt for like a week, so that's why I haven't uploaded any new videos recently. But I am back, so I'll be back doing some more content where I can. I'm also, for those of you that don't know already, that I am a music producer and DJ, so this is just like a side hobby, something that I love to do, like a passion of mine. So most of the time I am in the studio making music, so I can only do videos here and there when I can. I would love to be doing this full time because I love doing it. I just find it really enjoyable. It is a passion of mine, games, films, TV, everything. So, you know, I'd love to be doing more, but I will be keeping the videos coming as quick as possible. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first video of wAFF news. Please let me know down in the comments what you think to any of this. Like, I want to know what you guys think. Did you enjoy this video? Is there any news that I've missed? Is there something that I should talk about? Please let me know down in the comments below. And as also, guys, if you haven't subscribed already and you do enjoy my videos, please hit the subscribe button. That would be amazing for me and really help me out. Or at least hit the like button and give me a thumbs up. That will really help with the algorithm of YouTube and get my channel flowing better, getting people to see it more. And as always, guys, thank you so much, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.